Recording. Hello and welcome back to Elizabeth Magical Garden, a magical garden reaching for the stars. Guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm so excited to be here. We are in Cancer season, and yes, that is the premise of this video. When I say we, Mercury, because I'm a Gemini and Mercury rules my sign, of course. Mercury just went direct the 22nd, which is Tuesday. So the funny thing about it is I knew that I was going to eventually make this particular video, but I read something that somebody wrote, and I was like, you know what? I actually resonated with that and that type of energy, and basically what I'm saying in terms of feeling like something is about to not necessarily be in a bad or good thing, but you know when you can feel like something is about to happen before it actually happens. And with this Cancer energy and Mercury just going direct on Tuesday, it's almost like, you know, I always say that Mercury is the messenger, and basically Mercury moves really fast. But when the planet goes in retrograde, that energy is moving backwards. So that's a lot of the times where, you know, it's been a lot, and we still have retrogrades as we speak. Saturn is still in retrograde. Pluto is still in retrograde, and it's just the energy right now. In terms of how I've been viewing it, and I said to myself, I'm sure I'm not the only one. I actually read something that somebody posted, and it was similar to how I was already feeling. So I said to myself, you know what? I'm going to make a video about this Cancer energy, which I was going to do anyway, but I believe in spirit. So when I am driven to make these videos, that's usually when I do it, regardless if it's a program day or not, because it's all about the message, right? So I'm going to shuffle and pull a couple of cards. Now, I will say before I even start, when I haven't worked with this particular deck, I'm working with the Light Seekers deck, for those who want to know, right? I usually, you know, I think most people that is into tarot or reads tarot, we usually are feeling called to work with certain decks. And usually for me, that shift is not always like, I'm forever changing. I'll stay with a couple of decks for quite some time. I don't just keep taking. I never happened to be like that, even when I first started. So this particular deck actually was calling to me. You know, it's just like almost like a pair of shoes. You know what I mean? You wear a pair of shoes. I know for me, same thing. You wear a pair of shoes for a while, and the next thing you know, you might glimpse, or you might get a hankering to like want to pick up a new pair and make that your new everything, right? So pretty much that's the same thing with the cards for me. I'm really close to, I really take the time to bond with my tarot cards, because it really means a lot to me to do so. So anyway, in saying that, with sharing that little story, long but short, right? This particular card came up, which is the Strength card. Now, with this particular card, guys, like, the funny thing about it is I literally just finished doing my own practice in the morning, and usually that ends with pulling cards for myself. And what happened was I pulled the same type of card, which is the Strength card as well. I was just like, okay, that card just really spoke to me in such a way, in terms of not so much making moves so quickly, and with this Cancer energy, I think this is what we're really feeling. The something is rushing in, or we're rushing towards it. That's the energy I'm getting with the strength card. And then the second card that came up, which was the Seven of Wands. Okay, I'm receiving balance. Balance is the first thing. When I picked up this particular deck, the first thing that came out to me was balance. Balance, balancing. That same word, I guess that's the word for the day. That's the word for the month. With Cancer energy, Cancers, you know, are really that are ruled by the emotions, okay? Is ruled by the moon. So you're gonna feel that type of, like, intense emotion to want to start new projects. Right now, I got my chart open, and right now, the moon is actually in Sagittarius. Okay, go figure why I am speaking and pulling these cards. Sagittarius, like I always say, and my rising is Sag as well. Sag is, after Pisces, in my humble opinion, are extremely, that is an extreme mystical and spiritual sign. I truly believe, being able to see two planes at one time, that is a very, very big thing. And then being able to have and receive a particular balance for yourself, along with having strength to do so. See, here's the thing: when you are in a position to move forward, you want to do everything, but we have to understand, and to able ourselves to be leaders that we already are, we have to actually come from a place of humility, okay, which obtains a certain type of zest that you have to have, which is a skill of balance. Balance is not something that comes easy, right? If that's the case, we would all be doing it. Everything will be good all the time. But things do go off balance. Sometimes you may sleep better than other times. Your sleep might be off balance. Your diet might be off balance. The amount of work that you do every single day, whether it's a lot or none at all, that's being off the scale of off balance as well. So for this card to come up, guys, I really believe that is the straight. I mean, I'm gonna keep it real. For me, that I'm definitely implementing it for the month of Cancer, because think about it, we are officially, for the ones that live in the northern hemisphere, it's summertime. It's officially summer. Right now, the sun is bright. It's looking so good. I love to film on this side, because it's that natural light, for the most part. I mean, I do have light, but you know what I'm saying. I try to take as much as I can when I can, because I know for me, where my apartment is located, I don't get the most sun, but I am tucked away, so I love that. So I'm not mad at it, but we gotta work with what we got, okay? But anyway, with the Seven of Wands as well, being in harmony with oneself, guys. I'm on this journey, on this food journey, and honestly speaking, my attitude changed. And it's not even like I had a nasty attitude. For the most part, I deem myself to be pretty, like, a upbeat person, a bright spirited person. And that is across the board. Yes, of course, I have other facets to myself, but that's usually my go-to. But in saying that, even though you are a upbeat person, if you're unbalanced in your diet, okay, you're not gonna be in the best of mood. Yeah, you'll be in the best of mood for everybody else, because nobody did anything to you. I'm not gonna be like, being nasty to people, because I'm not a nasty person, right? But at the same token, you're cranky. You're not doing well within your spirit. And when you're not doing well within your spirit, which is your body, this shell that we are living, we have been blessed to be in, we have to take care of. And I know, I'm not here, trying to preach to you, but honey, I'm just letting you know what works. Okay, I'm here to tell y'all what works. Okay, this is what I'm here for. And creating a balance and being in one with yourself, it definitely shows. I feel better. It feels good. And with that Cancer energy, cancers, and shout out to all my Cancers out there, by the way. Cancers are beautiful homemakers. Oh my God, okay? They are beautiful homemakers. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this. The Ace of Cups just came out. And I just told you about emotions and how Cancers are ruled by the moon. Cups is ruled by emotions. Cups is emotions. It signifies emotion, your mental and inner self, right? Look how the cup is pouring over. Now, if you create that space for yourself, guys, this is what you can you feel it from within. This is what you have to look forward to. And you know what? It's easier said than done. And I understand that, guys. I understand that being, working on yourself. Listen, Okay, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of freaking work. It's just a lot. And the reason why it feels like a lot, it shouldn't feel like that, but the reason why it feels like a lot because of all the other external things that you have going on in your life. And to take any, it's like the one thing you know what it is? It's the fact that you are the one thing that you have complete control. Listen to this. I'm going somewhere with this. You're the one person that has complete control over yourself. No one's governing you. But you are in a position to to answer to everybody else. And when I say answer, you have to pay your bills. You got to pay it. You got responsibility. So you're answering to external forces outside of you, right? But then when it comes down to you, where you have the all the power to make sound-minded decisions for yourself, right? This is when we tend to put ourselves to the wayside. And I have done it. And I'm working on me, but I have came a long way, and I am excited and I am proud of myself, okay? And you should be too, okay? Because this walk is not a race, it's a marathon. You're gonna have your good and your bad days, but the key component is being consistent and getting back on that course, okay? So being that you have the ability to make these sound mind decisions for yourself, and you tend to put it to the wayside. And I truly believe the reason why a lot of times it's really so easy to do that to oneself is because there is a lacking of self-love. Yes, loving yourself from the inside, respecting yourself from the inside out. Like, once you come from a place of your inner being making you a priority, like, nothing happens if I'm not good, okay? Period. And this goes into everything. And what happens when you take the time to balance yourself and be strong from within, what you ignite is a ricochet of love and abundant and bright energy from within, which is going to propel you, okay? No puns intended, because she's floating, but yes, propel you in a state of mind, in a state of being, of growth and self-discovery. Now, I believe in creating, this is just me personally, I believe in cultivating a plan for your life, for yourself. When you come from a place of love, your ability to be sensitive to the things that you need from the inside out is extremely prevalent. Nine of Pentacles, guys. Look at Nine of Pentacles. Now, Nine of Pentacles is just, to me, screams out abundant. It's nothing but up from here, guys. Because when you take the time, and then there's a I'm going to say wisdom. When you learn, when you cultivate yourself, when you give back to yourself, when you take some time to dial back, you put yourself in position. You put yourself in a place of making decisions. You put yourself in a place of a plethora of plates of abundance of the pickings. You are now in the Garden of Eden, okay? There's blessings ascended for you. You have the tools. You have the know-how. She has a green candle holding, okay? Okay? With that green candle, that is giving me all type of, it's so funny, oh my God, okay, so I wear glasses, guys, so sometimes, when I get these downloads, I get to speaking, and I'm looking at the cards, and I'm getting a vibration of what they're saying to me, but sometimes, I have to admit, sometimes I don't exactly look at, is it Pentacle, and I was going to say, this is giving me Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, guys. Moving forward, skies is the limit. Of balance. When you obtain balance in your life, guys, you are going to have boundaries, because that's the only way you can obtain a source of balance, okay? Because once you do that, you're gonna be in a position where you're gonna have to make decisions for yourself. You know what you need. You know when you need to drink water. You know the things that's going to propel you and put you in a space, in a position where you're going to want come to the things that you're creating in a positive and healthy state. Think about it, how can you create anything from a negative space, a negative frame of mind? Victory, guys, a trail of victory. And we all have the same fucking story. Let me tell you something, okay? We all have the same story, different day, different color, different texture, whatever you want to call it. But that emotion and the why can't I say that word? Perseverance. I got it. Perseverance, slow down, of pushing through, moving forward, allowing yourself the space to believe that you have what it takes from the inside out, and giving yourself the things that you need to be able to achieve the things that you know that is waiting for you, right? You know, I noticed that, listen guys, I have a heavy Brooklyn accent. I would say that. None of y'all ever said it, but I know I do. And the funny thing about it is, the reason why I said it, because I used to not think that, but when I say Mercury, that is so Brooklyn. But anyway, shout out to me. I just feel like with this Cancer energy, with these cards that I pulled, and it's so funny, I pulled exactly 5 cards for you guys. I just feel like higher and positive self, so we can create the life that we want, that we are here for and deserve as well, right? I definitely believe in, again, putting your own spin on things, but definitely taking from little bits and pieces, because a lot of these things that I'm discussing, even with drinking water, it's things that I had to program within myself. You know, if you fool yourself to think, again, you know, having a balance, if you fool yourself thinking that you're going to just wake up happy every day, you're just gonna wake up successful, achieving the things that you want every day, you're actually kidding yourselves, guys. You're doing yourself a terrible injustice. You have to program yourself. You have to put things in order. And I don't like to use the word have, but I say have to in order to move forward. These are the things, these are the seasons, because trust me, if there was another way, okay, because I don't like to have to do anything. But when you want something, when you have dreams and you have aspirations and you know who you are and you know what you deserve and it's here on life, there's things that you have to do. And I had to program and implement tools that was going to allow me to think differently, okay? You know, it's so funny, you do this for everything else, but when it comes to like drinking water, it goes into everything. So anyway, I shared this with my eating, that I feel amazing. I feel strong. I feel good. And I feel good within my body. And I just had a birthday. I just turned 48, guys. So, boo. We here to do the damn thing. Just the beginning, okay? So, with this Cancer, for me, it's all about the balance, and I'm passing it on to you guys to wrap this up. You know, whether it's your eating, okay, leave a comment down below if you are doing something different. I'm excited about it. I'm sharing, you know, I believe in sharing what's making you happy. I don't care what it is. Share what is actually making you feel good inside, because you know what, you can help somebody else to feel good inside as well, okay? Because it doesn't take a lot. And honestly, to be honest, everything that makes you happy in life is totally fucking free. There, I said it, okay? So there you go, okay? But guys, this is the energy that moving forward, I am suggesting intuitively for you guys for the month of Cancer. Definitely, I will be, you know, keeping an eye out and sharing with you as well. This was a great reading. I really pray that you got a lot from it. Leave a comment down below and let your girl know, what did you receive from this energy? What differences are you going to implement within your life that's going to alleviate some stress, make you feel more powerful in any which way? Leave a comment down below. Let's get this conversation started. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell so you'll be notified every time I upload a video. Be sure to hit me up on Instagram, because it's definitely popping over there, and check out my podcast. It is alive. It goes live every Thursday. These topics get heavy and raw. Be sure to check your girl out so we can go deeper. Okay? So guys, I love you so much, but most importantly, I pray that this video finds you in great and lovely spirits, and I'll definitely speak to you